Hey, it's Randa. Welcome back to my Canva walkthroughs. I am going to show you some actual Scentsy stuff today. So, if you're just now joining us in my walkthrough series, my previous videos, they talk about how to use some of the different elements and what's on the screen and stuff. And today I am going to sit down and go over this little idea I had. We're going to animate some graphics and make a reel because reels do better on social media. It really drives up your algorithm and your number of views, your organic and inorganic reaches. It helps. So we're going to go over how you can make a short little reel, and hopefully I can keep control of my laptop. If you don't already know this, my son loves alphabet letters, and I showed him Canva and all of the fonts, and that was my bad. Now he thinks it belongs to him. So we'll see how long I can keep a hold of my laptop without him coming up and begging for him to have a turn to do his work. And, yeah, well, let's hop into this.
All right, so I got my Canva opened up here. I am on the web browser today because there is something that I want from another template that I have, another design, and I can't open up multiple tabs in the app. I can only have one open at a time. So when I need to copy something into another design without taking the whole design, I use the web browser. And what I want is in here. I have this clip art elsewhere saved, but I don't have the access to edit it the way I do in this template, and I'm not sure where I found these to put in there, but the scent icons that Scentsy has, if it loads here, I'll click on it. Maybe. It's slow. It's very slow. Oh boy. Hey, Chihuahua. There. Oh, fix yourself. Cooperate. Don't you start with me. Okay, so this one's loading. I'll just click on it. And you see it's highlighted here. And up here as it's loading, I have the options to change the different colors on it. I can change it to a blue color, as you see it changed to blue, or what have you. And I don't have that option on the other clip art that I have of these things, so I want these ones. Mainly because I'm not sure what all I'm going to do with it, and I want the most editing options. So I want to take these and I want to put them into another design that I'm going to use, essentially. And I'm just going to do your basic copy and then paste using Control-C and then Control-V whenever I click back and forth between the screens. So I need that guy open, and I also need open this guy here is what we're actually going to make. And I used a video, so let's open up video. We'll click Facebook video because that's the size that I used. I hope this is going to work because my internet is apparently going really slow right now. So we're going to prep our Facebook video first. And when you open your screen, it looks a little bit different than when you open it for making just something you're going to print, like a PDF or a JPEG or something. So you have extra tools is the difference, because you need editing tools to edit the video. And right now it's just set at a basic 5 seconds and it has a nothing. So we are going to click the plus button and we're going to add a blank because I need a background. And I'm going to stretch it out to around 40 seconds or so I have some room to work and play and edit. Now, this bar is important. Depending on where it's at, depends on where your stuff goes. So I'm just going to move it back to the beginning so that I don't forget. I'm going to click the background color, and I want it to be sage green in our color template palette. Oh no, my coffee is empty. It's okay. The French press still has... Keep going. Any more? Nope. Maybe. Half a cup. I got a half a cup. And the monster truck trying to invade my workspace. What are you doing, boy? Just playing? You want to play somewhere else? That's going to impede on my microphone. See you, bye. Love you. Go play. Okay, so now we have this up, and it's in this beautiful color. And I am going to come over here. I hate how that stuff is up there. It's distracting. Hold on, I have to close these. See if I go. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to come over and I'm just going to select one. I'm going to hit Control C for copy. I'm going to click back over to my untitled video. I am going to click on to the square. Make sure that I am clicked up here in this little box and not down here, because I don't want it to end up over here. I really am hoping that because I clicked here, now that my cursor is over here, when I hit Control C, it will... Oh, no, not C. I should have hit B. You see, now I need to go back. I do this all the time. I just copied a blank page. Okay, Control C. Come back over here. And at the beginning, click in the thingy. Control V. Boom! It shows up. Okay, it worked. Now, I'm going to come back over again. I'm going to come down to the next page, and I am going to repeat. Give me one of the guys. Give me, there's one. Okay. Control C. Click on the box. Control V. Come back and do it again. Control C. Click on the other page. Click. No, not there. Click on the box. And paste. Right now they're all different sizes. That's fine. I will fix all of that and make them the way I need them. I just really kind of want to get them off of here. Copy it. Click on the other page. Click back on the profile box. Oh, see, it didn't take it. I got another one of those, so I'm going to hit Control Z to undo. I'm going to come back. I'm going to hit Control C again because I don't think it caught it. Come back, click on the box. There it is. Okay. Slide him over here. And there's 7 scent families. We're on 5, so we got to repeat this a few more times. Ooh. Boom, boom, boom. Sure, whatever, just so long as one of you's clicked. Back on the box. Slide him over here. Last one. Hi, Spice. Happy to see you. Welcome to the family over here. Okay. So now I have all of those, and I don't need this anymore, so I'm going to close it. And I can come over here and start what I'm going to do. First things first, what the hell is going? I am going to turn all of these to 0. And I'm going to see, these 3 look to be about the same size. They all look to be about the same size, huh? Look at that guy. He's about the same size. Scentsy. And so is this one, really. Maybe a little bit bigger for this guy. About that size. And then we'll pull him up here. And I'm only lining them up here so that I can get a better idea of how big they are in comparison to one another. It doesn't need to be perfect. They don't all need to be the exact same size. I really should have put my glasses on. My eyes are watering. So yeah, those are all roughly the same size. I am going to pause here, go find my glasses, and come back because my eyes are watering way, way bad. Turn my mic back on. I forgot to shut it off. Okay, found my glasses, and I sat back down and realized there was one more thing that I forgot to grab off of this other design. So I opened it back up. And it's on this last page here. It is this Scentsy bar. As you can see, I have the ability to change its color, and that's what I want. So I am going to highlight it, hit Control C, come over, make sure my bar is over here. I'm going to click on my page. I'm going to hit Control V. And it's going to plop it down. And if you see, it's got its background and stuff in it, but I am not worried about that. We are going to first, I think I'm going to do everything in maybe this color. That's not going to work with that. Oh, it's got that overtone. Sometimes whenever you use a picture and you have the ability to change the color of it on Canva, it keeps this back shadow to it, and it will alter the color. So where I click this pink, and it's this really soft pink color, you can see on the white background, it is not the same shade. Like this green, that's pretty close. That's actually not too bad far off, but they're not quite the same. This really soft color, it's more of a green. So it will sometimes affect what you're doing. I need to remove the background. So let's remove the background and see what it actually looks like. See, I don't like that. I don't like that. I have no idea what my boy is over there doing. Shenanigans is what it sounds like. What happens if I take this and slide? Ooh, might be onto something. Somewhere? No? No? I like that. Okay. I'm going to make this bigger. I am going to close. Is that the whole screen? Okay, that's the whole screen. I am going to grab him and find the center. That's the center there. Where is it? I guess that's it. It's right in the dead center. Okay. So I have this guy in the center. I'm going to make sure I have him highlighted. I'm going to click the position button, and I want him to go the whole way to the back. If anybody doesn't know, my son is a real live action Donnie Thornberry from the Wild Thornberry cartoon on Nickelodeon from the 90s. So if you hear him wobbling through the house and see him doing somersaults and stuff behind him, that's why. And no, he does not watch the show. It's just what he does. So this is probably going to be too big. Well, we'll leave it that way for now. What I want to do, I want to make these in a circle. And for me to get my circle, I am going to come over here and, oh look, a circle. Perfect. Put that guy down there. I want him to be transparent for the moment. And I want him to have an outline. Yeah, that'll work. So this is going to be my circle that I prefer them to travel. This is going to be my guide. It's not going to stay on this screen. It's just going to help me decide where exactly I am setting my stuff. So I'm going to take this guy, and I need my position button, which is probably behind the see more. Yep, position. And we are now going to move him to the back. So now he is not in my way, and if I click, I'm gonna end up actually, as you can see, highlight that guy down there. He's highlighted. So I want to start arranging these around on this circle and spacing them out a little bit. No! Oh no, you lost a toy behind the couch. Wow. No, I lost the car. It's the end of the world, guys. My son lost a car behind the couch. Oh, that worked out fairly well. I was just guessing where those went. I really wasn't sure. I'm going to flip-flop this guy and this guy, just because both of them are kind of big and bulky, and I want to balance out the circle a little bit better. Does that look okay? Yeah, that'll do. Okay. So now that I have them on there, I'm going to come back through and I'm going to start changing the colors of them because I don't actually want them to be white. I think that I do want these guys to be this color, yellow, maybe gray. You need a little help. No, not right now. You dropped it back there. You'll have to wait. I think. Can I hit button? Oh, this might take a second. There are a lot of petals on this pretty flower. Guppies is playing in the background. It's been on repeat for hours. I might have to pause this and go help my son stop whatever it is he's doing in the background there before he hurts himself. He's this is my house, I'll put the furniture where I want it kind of kid. And I see my plant moving. Caleb, you are going to knock that plant over, and it weighs more than you do. It's actually a tree. It's not a plant. It's a full-size tree. It's almost as tall as I am. I know, honey. I will help you with that here in a moment. You just give me a few more minutes. Changing these, keep changing these. Make it go as fast as possible. Keep changing these. Is this the last one? Oh yeah, it's the last one. This one has a lot of pieces too. Click and click and click and click. This is why some people don't like doing design. Let me shrink this back down again, make sure I got them all. Yep. Okay. Is because it can be kind of tedious when you have to do things like that. I'm going to highlight something on here and then click the position button. I'm going to come over and highlight my layers, and I'm going to find this circle. Maybe. Oh, they did. They're just all transparent. That's why I didn't see. I'm like waiting for all this stuff to load. I'm like, wait a minute. I can see it. Just the little transparencies. Okay, I'm going to come down here because he is at the very back, and I'm going to highlight him, and I'm going to click the backspace button and see you goodbye. Okay, now I am going to start my animation by clicking Animate after I highlight my thing that I want. And I want to rotate. Yeah, we're going to rotate that slowly, just as it says. Rotate him. We're going to come and click this guy. I'm going to rotate him. Is that moving? Okay. Rotate. 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 Spice. You gotta spin too. Fruity. Come on, Fruity. Alright, now we're all spinning. Okay, now we're gonna hit Shift and we're gonna start collecting all of our little scent icons. And we are going to group them. Let me see if that worked. If not, I have one more step to do. Okay, one more step to do. Now that we have it grouped, we're going to click Animate. And if you see here, you have Group and Element. Right now we're on the group, which is what we want. Each one of the elements is individually animated. Now the group, we're going to animate it. And we also want it to spin. But we want it to spin faster. Maybe not quite that fast. Maybe a little bit slower. That's good. Okay. So now we have him spinning, spinning, spinning. We're going to click Position. We're going to grab our little Scentsy bar here. I'm going to shrink him down some. That's about the same there, I think. We're going to click Preview. It is way off-centered. Holy wow, am I off? Okay. That is center. I don't believe it. We'll try it again. Yeah, should have followed the lines. It happens. Alright. So now I'm going to, while I'm over here, I'm going to have this highlighted. I'm going to hold down Shift. I'm going to highlight that guy. I'm going to shrink it down just a little bit. And I'm going to bring it over and line it up in the center at the bottom of the margin. That way I have room to put my Scentsy brand down here at the bottom and some text up at the top. And I am going to group it together, and I'm going to stretch it out to about 20 seconds. Ooh, maybe I don't want to group that together. Do I? I don't want that to spin too. Do I want that to spin too? Yeah, well, whatever. Shift, 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 shift. Shift and click, shift and click. We're going to group these back together and leave the Scentsy bar out of it. That way the Scentsy bar doesn't also spin. Oh, when I ungrouped it, it took away the animation. Okay, click and animate. And animate the group is selected. So we're going to come down to the rotate. And we're going to speed it up a little. Yeah, okay. Now let's preview. Much better. Okay. And then next, while we're down here, we are going to, and when I say down here, I mean down here at 0. We're going to click text. And we're going to add some text. And I want to enliven your life with fragrance. Did I type that right? The keys are sticking. Perks of kid hanging out on your laptop, I suppose. Make him about this big. And then I'm going to come up to effects, scroll down, click curve. And we don't do Canva Science as our font. It's just not happening on my watch. You'll watch me complain about it. This looks pretty. This will do. And we are going to change the color on it by clicking on this top bar. Maybe this color. Yeah, I know. It looks weird. Just hold on. Click effects again, and let's add a shadow to it. And we'll change the color of the shadow to maybe that dark blue. We'll scroll down a little bit. I don't want the color. I want the transparency to come up so that it matches the Scentsy bar. And I want to increase the offset so it's a little bit more dramatic. Yeah, the direction's fine. I don't need it to blur. Let's see what we can do to center it over here a little bit better. Click P. Oops. Click here. I'm getting click happy, guys. Click that. Grab the positions. And now that we know how big that's going to be, we can adjust this. How do I get those two to line up? Will that fix my... No, it's close enough. And then while we're down here, we're going to grab on our control bar and slide our Enliven Your Life for Fragrance out to the same distance that the rest of it is. That way they all are about the same amount of time. And we are going to also animate this while we're here. So we gave it some text, we gave it some depth, and now we are going to, so we want to bounce in maybe? Yeah, that'll work. Oh, wait a minute, what's roll? What's roll look like? I don't like that. What's burst? Shift. Spread. It just keeps going. Scale it again. Let me see, because I kind of like that. I want you to stop, like right there. How do I get you to stop there? How far in is that? At what point do you stop? At what point do you stop? Okay, I'm close. Let's try here. Watch it grow, watch it grow. It is growing, watch it grow. Still less. I wish there was a better way to stop this than having to rewatch it again and again and again. This is not what I want to be doing while I'm trying to show you guys this, but I wanted to do this. I've never made it do this before. Stop growing! I'll move it down a little bit more. You can do it. Did I get it? Did I? It's so slow. It grows so slow. Yes. Okay. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Doesn't grow off the page. Now, I am having a major issue with the way this is spinning. I don't like it. No, sir, I don't. Let me come back over here to the position. I'm going to grab both of these. See, which one's this?
I love to stop on caveman, huh? They just stop on caveman.
It's a little bit closer. Let's look at the preview. I think maybe I need to speed up the speed at which they spin individually. What do you guys think? I think that's what's going to be happening. Okay. Fingers crossed. Ungroup. Animate. Scroll down to the animation. We have multiple speeds and I can't be guessing, so we're gonna go full speed on all. Full speed spin. How you rotate. Full speed. Rotate. Full speed. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't like when I click it. It doesn't accept it. It's like, no, you are not allowed to click. This is way too fast. That might make me dizzy. And shine. Line it up under the P on pulse.
Stop on caveman, huh? Stop on caveman.
Yes, Caleb, I know. You're watching your show and they're stomping on mastodons and cavemans or something. Click animate because I backed out of the screen that I was supposed to be in. Click on rotate. Slide that down to about there. Click on you next. Rotate without filters. Oh, that's way better. Okay. Yeah, the 3/4 is way better. Way, way better. You might need to go faster, little guy. Because you look too... Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Which one did I click? I want you to go faster. You slow down.
Ow.
And now Mr. Orange Slice, Citrus. Where are you at, my guy? Let's move your speed up.
Why are you pretending this is the Canva?
I'm not pretending. This is the Canva.
Yeah, so are you,
This is what Mommy does in Canva.
so I do too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can type in letters.
No, not right now. We're selecting all of these objects, and then we are going to group them, and then we're going to animate them and make them spin.
Really?
Mm-hmm. See?
Wow. Can I try?
You can watch and see what I did.
Okay.
Okay. There it is.
Well, I want to try too.
Maybe here in a little while.
Please. Here, let me see that.
No, Mommy's working. I'm recording. Everybody can see you. Say hi. See? You're right there.
Oh.
Oh. Alright, and that is how we animate. So now that I have all of that animated, I am going to come down here to the position again, and I am going to click and grab all of them except for the back screen. Will you please stop bumping me? I'm going to group them, and the reason why I'm going to group them is so that down here they go into one line and not multiple, and I can slide it down to an exact 20 seconds, and then I can come over here and I can grab this and slide him down as well to 20 seconds. And one last thing that you can't forget under my brands, click here, I need my graphics. And I think for this one we are going to use brown. Ooh, don't let it deter you. I promise. It's fine. You're going to grab it and you're going to move it up. And now it's on the screen. You're going to slide it over to the beginning. You're going to adjust the length of it to the end of your reel so that the whole thing is done. And you are going to grab this and shrink it down. I know. Where is it? Where is it? Why does it look like that? It's fine. See, it's right there. It's all right there. I'm going to zoom in though, because it's a little hard for me to see this. I'm kind of... Let's move you back to the center of the screen by closing that, because I also don't like that open. If I don't need it open, I'm going to come over here and slowly stretch her back out. And shrink her down. Slide over to the side. Video. Oh, I grouped it all. Okay, now I think I have it on this screen. Sorry, I stopped talking. I kind of zoned out. Now it fits on the screen. It is all spinning around, and I'm going to fix that right now because I don't want the whole thing to spin around, so I'm going to click the ungroup button again and click outside the screen somewhere so that it releases everything. And I'm going to come back in one more time, and then I hopefully don't have to do this again. And I'm going to group just these and animate it to spin around. And we'll watch it one more time, and then I think we actually have it. Okay. And there we go. We made ourselves a short little animated video. And when you want to share it, you click share, and then you will click download, and it'll already give you the option to be an MP4 video because that's what it is. We have it set to 20 seconds, so it should be small enough to upload onto Facebook. Once you get it onto the platform, you can add your music to it and add your description or anything like that that you want. And I guess that's going to be it for today. That's how you make a little animated reel using Canva.